You don't just go for the content, you go for the connections you didn't know you needed. We'll talk about it right after this.
Educate, empower, enable, impact. Thank you for tuning in to That Will Never Work, an award-winning podcast where we share inspiring information and personal experiences related to business and the entrepreneurial journey from those who are leaders in their respective field. Now, here's your host, author and business coach, Maurice.
Hey everyone, how are you today? So what I'm going to do today is share with you, and it's going to be a series, a little 2-3 part series on why it is important for you to be outside networking with people. And the reason why I'm bringing this up because I had the opportunity to attend the podcast summit, which was hosted by David Shands in Atlanta, Georgia, this year in 2025. And in that experience, there is something that I would like for you to understand. That being in the room puts you in reach of unexpected conversations, collaborations, and next level opportunities. And that's because you can't network from the sidelines. And what I was able to see and experience and understand is that when we talk about, I'm going to give you these 3 points of unexpected conversations. I had a few conversations where I am actually speaking to a few individuals who have yet not started podcasting as of yet. And in the fact that they had not started podcasting, I was able to express to them my experiences from podcasting. This is even before the seminar or the summit even began. So I was able to express to them my experiences, my ideas, or whatever it is that I have for the 3 podcasts that I have, and that which I am a host of. And so in these unexpected conversations, there was one individual who, when it was all said and done, this gentleman from North Carolina, he said, "Maurice, I appreciate you. I appreciate you because 90% of the things that you've said to me before this event even started was said during the event." And as he stated to me, Maurice, which was funny, and I turned to my wife and kind of chuckled. He said, "Maurice, I can't afford you." And this is an unexpected conversation. I did not expect that type of feedback. I did not expect that type of response. I did not expect to hear back with my own ears the opportunities that I have presented to individuals ongoing, whether it happens on purpose or not. I am constantly sharing information and trying to encourage and engage any and everyone that I'm around. That was a very unexpected conversation, which also in those situations, you understand that your voice is as important as the next person believes it is. There is value in it. And you'll get the chance to hear that back on your ears. The other part is collaboration. So as I'm speaking to other individuals and they have podcast buildings or rooms or whatever it is, and they are talking about how to utilize them to go on podcast tours, book tours, hosting summits and webinars and seminars or whatever it is, like how they really would like to collaborate with you to not just bring awareness to your and to you and to what you're doing, but for you to bring awareness to them and through what they're doing. And so now and also in those rooms, in those situations, you get to see and experience how the deal gets done. I liken it to Hamilton. Yeah, I think I spoke about it, on this show before, of in the room where it happens. There's a song talking about in the room where it happens. And so, and if you understand what it is, just type it in the comments, in the room where it happens. And you'll understand that when you're in the room and you get to hear the deals, you get to hear the negotiations, you get to experience what sometimes feels like, hey, you know what? I'm not important enough to be that. Well, create the room, create the environment. Be ready to do that at a drop of a hat. Understand your product. Understand what you bring to the table. Be able to express it in a manner that takes less than 30 seconds, i.e., your elevator pitch. Because again, you have no idea who you're going to speak to. The last thing is next level opportunities. And in those next level opportunities, you get to hear how people are, and we're going to use, because of it was a podcast summit, you get to hear the people speak about how they have been moving their product, how they have been marketing and advertising their podcast, who they've spoken with, how they have spoken to them, how they taken AI to increase visibility, to automate what they're working on. See, the key is not working in it, it's working on your business. And a lot of times we get caught up in that. And so what I need to leave you with this idea. Because when you're in the room, there's a bunch of energy. And the energy in the room is contagious. So I'm going to use this idea. Because one of the presenters was Eric Thomas. A lot of you know who he is. And he had this mantra. I don't want to say it the wrong way, but I believe it said, I can, I will, I must, right? And so if you keep saying, I can, I will, I must, I can, I will, I must. So if you hear those words, how do you feel after that? How are you inspired and build up the energy and, I could go and conquer the world? So the room is now filled with this energy that is contagious. And then sometimes all that it takes is just one handshake or one shared moment that's going to change your path. Again, all it takes is that one handshake or that one shared moment that's going to change your path. So, yes, you're listening to this podcast and it's helping you to build upon whatever you're working on. It's helping you to get to another level, whatever it is. But there are other things or other situations where the energy physically in a room can be contagious. And because of that energy is contagious, now you're going to greet someone with a smile. You're going to greet someone with that high energy and say, I am here. You are here. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. So I need you to understand that you cannot network from the sidelines, that you need to get outside and experience life. Talk to people, because we as humans, we are about community. We are about the touching and talking and congregating with individuals, both those that we agree with and those that we don't agree with. Because as long as you stay with people, yes, if you agree to disagree, you'll keep moving forward. But guess what, though? You're still in the room with like-minded individuals because both of you would like to see the world grow and become better. You just have to have that mindset of let's get it done. Let's work together one way or another. And I thank you very much for listening today.
Thanks for listening. Follow Maurice Chisholm on social media to stay connected and check back weekly for new episodes. Until next time, that will never work. Or will it?